riches, wealth, power, fame, success, notoriety, or a good name. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. The topic of discussion, a good name. Just before I begin teaching on this evening, if you happen to be viewing this video, if you like it, would you please kindly hit the like button? Would you share it with others? And if you feel like you want to hear more inspirational, motivational teaching lessons, then please subscribe to this channel. Sincerely appreciate it. Are you looking for a mentor prophetically? Do you believe you have a prophetic call in your life? If you do, then the Higher Dimensions School for Prophets may be just for you. Contact them at www.schoolfortheprophets.com. That's www.schoolfortheprophets.com. And once you go to their website, leave your email address so that they can contact you properly. It's Higher Dimensions School for the Prophets, www.schoolfortheprophets.com. And now on to the topic of discussion for this evening. Oftentimes in life, individuals, they want to have so many different things. But one thing it's hard to get and keep is a good name. Your name identifies who you are. Your name can identify you through or with integrity, morality, character, principles, etc. Oftentimes when individuals are born, their parents give them some unusual names, not realizing that at some point in time they're going to have to live up to the mantra of the title that has been placed upon them. A name is a label. A name identifies who you and I are. And it is so easy for society to destroy a person's reputation and character through falsity, accusations, smearing one's name. You see it happening every day in politics. Politics is a dirty business. Politics is one of the most vicious businesses that there is. And each individual is proclaiming his or her own goodness, while at the same time tearing down the character through verbal assassination of their opponent, all in the name of, well, it's only just business. No, because many times, long after the election is over, there is a price to be paid when you set to destroy someone's name, reputation, and character. According to scripture, in the 22nd chapter of the book of Proverbs, in verse 1, and I'm going to be reading this passage of scripture from 6 different translations. Now, according to the King James Version, in the 22nd chapter of the book of Proverbs, the first chapter, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor than silver and gold. Oops, my bad. Now, let's look at a different translation. This is from the Geneva Bible. A good name is to be chosen rather than riches, loving favor, rather than silver and gold. That's the Geneva College Bible. Now, according to the Bible Hub, let me pull this up because I want to be sure I'm reading this correctly. Now, according to, well, you know what? There are so many different translations. Let me just go right down the line. The New International Version says, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. The New Living Translation says, choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. According to the English Standard Version, a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold. According to the Berean Study Bible, a good name is more desirable than great riches. Favor is better than silver or gold. According to the New American Standard Bible, a good name is to be more desired than great wealth. Favor is better than silver and gold. The Amplified Bible puts it this way: a good name, or earned by honorable behavior, godly wisdom, moral courage, and personal integrity, is more desirable than great riches and favor is better than silver and gold. I think you get the point. But there's one more translation I want to read from, and this is according to the New World Translation of Holy Scriptures. And I was in this earlier today, and I also liked this translation. A good name is to be chosen rather than great wealth. To be respected is better than silver and gold. There are a lot of famous and rich people in this world. There are a lot of celebrities, and based upon their celebrity, regardless of how they are as individuals, they automatically garner respect. Well, respect is earned, not given. A good name is earned and not given. The names of great industrialists and entrepreneurial men and women in society have come as a result of hard work. I could go deeper into this, but I'm not going to. But I will talk about one individual. You've heard of the Nobel Peace Prize, Alfred Nobel. Let's look him up for a moment here. And I want to talk about Mr. Nobel in a respective way here. And I think it's good because this is what individuals should strive to do. Don't you know that there is a redemptive quality in our lives if individuals will choose to change who they are? Mr. Nobel, Alfred Nobel. Alfred Bernhard Nobel was a Swedish chemist, engineer, inventor, businessman, and philanthropist. He is best known for having bequeathed his fortune to establish the Nobel Prize, though he also made several important contributions to science, holding 355 patents in his lifetime. Wow. Isn't that something? Now, Alfred Nobel is best known for his invention of dynamite and an explosive device called a blasting cap, which inaugurated the modern use of high explosives. Why did Alfred Nobel create the Nobel Prize? Alfred Nobel created the Nobel Prize using the fortune he had built in the explosive business. It is believed that the Nobel Prize was an attempt by Nobel to keep or to leave a better legacy in the world than having, let me read that again. Alfred Nobel created the Nobel Prize using the fortune he had built in the explosives business. It is believed that the Nobel Prize was an attempt by Nobel to leave a better legacy in the world than having improved military weaponry through his ingenuity. I remember reading an article in the book Think and Grow Rich, as Mr. Nobel was reflecting over his life. And according to the article, he was looking over his life and reflecting over his long career. And he was actually looking through the obituary section of the newspapers. And he envisioned what his epitaph would read. Alfred Nobel, inventor of the hydrogen bomb. Mr. Nobel immediately began to think about his legacy, and he began to think about what would be his contributing factor as a lasting impression. Mr. Nobel, right then and there, made a concerted effort within his mind that he would redeem himself from being the inventor of chemical weaponry. What did he do? He started doing great deeds with the fortune that he had accumulated. Mr. Nobel, according to what I just read from Wikipedia, bequeathed his entire fortune to establishing the Nobel Peace Prize. And you all know that every year in Sweden, the Nobel Peace Prize is given for those who pursue in earnest peace around the world. So Mr. Nobel decided to become a champion for peace, thus earning a good name. Be careful how you pursue your success in life. Be very, very careful how you decide you want to be remembered, because each and every one of us at some point in time during the course of our lives, there will be what Dr. King described as life's final common denominator, and what I describe as the closing chapter. What will be the final chapter that will be written during the course of our lives? It might not mean anything when you're young, and it might not mean anything as you are climbing the ladder of success. Make sure that individuals, when they're thinking about you and talking about you, irregardless of your past, you can have a redemptive quality from your past. You can go on to achieve success. How? Integrity, principles, morality, kindness, forgiveness, mercy, love, grace. These are intangibles. Health, happiness, success, prosperity, love, joy, and money in this life should be attached to a good name. Never surrender, never quit.